I decided to run every day in August, but it didn't really happen. August sunsets and moonsets are stunning. The sky seems so indecisive, yet it often reveals its most breathtaking colors. August started with me jet lagged and exhausted, so I wasn't running yet. I decided to slowly get back into my daily rhythm with small walks and taking it easy. Finally, I got into a rhythm and it felt amazing. let me tell you, I actually kind of hate running. It's so boring to me. Also, I don't have the physique for it either, and I wasn't raised in a culture that is used to running. Whenever I'm running, I feel terrible. I feel so miserable. My heart rate goes up to 170, 180. I'm gasping, running out of air, and I just feel terrible. But this month, I decided to push myself. I wanted to get into a rhythm. I wanted to have discipline to run every day. And also, I've been hearing about runner's high, and I wanted to feel that. I wanted to challenge myself. I like to challenge myself. And it's been a while that I haven't really felt challenged with something this much. So I decided to do it. The second week of August, I kicked it off. In the beginning, I was so tense. I was really focused on just actually running. I was using this app called Start Running, which was guiding me through intervals of running and jogging, and it was nice to be guided. And also to be able to run in the summertime, it's kind of obvious that you have to do it early in the morning. Otherwise, the heat is going to add to the intensity of the workout itself. So I had to wake up at 6 a.m. and I would eat something small, some protein in the morning to just have some fuel for the run and also to kick off my metabolism. And I would leave the house by 6:15, 6:20. The first couple of days, I was so tense. I was just looking right in front of my steps. I wasn't aware of what's going on around me. The people, animals, like I didn't see, I didn't hear. I was just heads down trying to keep up with the running pace for that day. Also, whenever I was getting home after the run, I was so exhausted and sleep deprived. I had to take a nap for the first couple of days. But after that, it started becoming something that I enjoyed. Surprisingly, I was noticing things around me, people around me, the trees, the birds, the cats, the sea, that fresh morning air. This was all just amazing. I started noticing the lady who was feeding the cats every single day. The middle-aged man who was walking his dog every day. The old smiling lady with the walking aid. The young slim lady so determined to do her morning run every day. The guy on his bike. The swimmers. The kayakers. And also physically, I was doing better. I was running a little further every day, and it didn't feel that bad. I also picked up some books this month that were related to running to keep me motivated, to teach me something about running, and just to, keep up with my goal. Another motivation for most of us might just be to keep off the weight, and running is a good exercise to help with that. We all know some people who don't gain weight no matter what. I used to think how lucky those people are. They can eat whatever they want, however much they want, and they don't need to exercise as hard. But wait. Listen to this. Murakami says, when I think about it, having the kind of body that easily puts on weight was perhaps a blessing in disguise. In other words, if I don't want to gain weight. I have to work out hard every day, watch what I eat, and cut down on indulgences. People who keep their weight off easily might not go out of their way to exercise hard, at least not as hard as those of us who gain weight easily. And we all know how important exercise is for having strong bones and muscles, and also just to keep the physical strength as we age. Also, secretly, maybe I was hoping to get something else out of running too. Like how running was helping Murakami with his writing, or how some people are using running as a tool to clear their mind, to open space for more creativity. Maybe I was hoping for running to open some new doors for me. didn't run every day as I had envisioned, but I ran a little. And along the way, I learned about myself, my capabilities. I also read books on running and discipline. I enjoyed early mornings by the sea. And when my body was not ready yet to take on this challenge, I listened to it. I also sacrificed some days of my plan for family events and spending time with relatives. And I'm happy I did. This journey doesn't end here though. I'd like to keep running. Maybe not every day, but continuing with a couple days a week. I believe I can get better. And who knows, maybe one day I'll run a marathon.